Knicks taking on the Grizzlies. For the Knicks, the stars have aligned. Performing better than last season, you can feel the energy and excitement around this club as they seek to continue their upward trend. Grizzlies, Knicks, the NBA on 2K Sports. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports on this very special day. Let me be the first to wish everyone out there a happy Veterans Day. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. And here's a look at some numbers for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've got Collier, Washington out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Walker Kessler, and it's Sensabaugh in at the shooting guard position. And for New York, they've got Brook Lopez, Luguentz Dort out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Hartenstein in at the 5 spot. And we're only a few games in, but already some surprises to this season, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. On the positive side, a couple teams have come together quicker than anticipated, and they are outperforming early expectations. Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Now here's Washington. Turned in an outstanding game against Oklahoma City. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. Fast break. Here comes New York. Dort, the pass to Hartenstein. It's 2-on-1. And there's Siakam. That one's good. On the assist by Washington. Siakam's got his second basket. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. I asked him if he's focused on a particular player in the opposing lineup, and Coach stressed the message he delivered to his team about Pascal Siakam. It was simple. Don't bite on his spin move. He doesn't want his guys falling for Siakam's tricks in the low post. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. And here are the Grizzlies now, after the basket by New York on the other end. Siakam, that's good. Siakam's got 6.
Inside, Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
Hartenstein with a screen on Washington. They get it back. And Hartenstein gets it to go. Hartenstein's got his second basket of the night.
And this is right in his wheelhouse, hitting the boards and cashing in.
Well, this is what he's known for, attacking the glass and getting some second chance points.
Here's Sensabaugh. Pass to Kessler. Here's Collier. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by Lopez. Caruso outside. Now Durant. He's guarded by Washington. Oh, it's blocked by Washington. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. No good on the triple. And it's Caruso with the ball for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 2. This is the first they're seeing of Memphis.
Yeah, surprised to split the season series last year. These guys have confidence in themselves against anyone they face.
Yeah, this is where it comes down to specific matchups and style of play. Sometimes you have a difficulty with the team that shouldn't be on your level.
Here's Durant. 27 points his last game. You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
New York, again, can't hit.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Pass to Collier. Siakam outside. There's the drive. To the right side. The 3 from Washington. Kessler passes to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
It's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
Caruso outside. Back to Lopez. Pass to Hartenstein. Shoots over Siakam. Hartenstein, no good.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Down low. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Hartenstein. Caruso outside. Pass to Durant. Lopez against Kessler. Just 4 to shoot. Lopez passes to Durant. Over Washington. Left side Durant. It's stolen by Washington. Over to the wing. Here's Collier. Kessler a screen. The 3. Collier no good. Knicks trail by 6. Caruso outside. Pass to Durant. Good work there as it goes.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Here's Sensabaugh. Out to the right wing. Siakam outside. Kessler a screen on Dort. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And here's Siakam for 3. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. New York has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Durant, pass to Lopez. Outside for Dort. Pass to Durant. On the wing, Caruso. No points yet. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, with his wingspan, Alex Caruso is better than your average guard down low.
Here's Sensabaugh. Washington a screen on Dort. Now here's Siakam. Washington a screen on Lopez. Here's Siakam. Good work defensively by Lopez.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Washington against Durant, and he hits it to tie the game.
Durant just going to work inside, outsmarting the defense and getting the close-range look.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. This group almost automatic from the line. The league's best free throw shooting small forwards. The 4th spot held by Kevin Durant.
And these fellas have their free throw strokes down. Each one could probably shoot a high percentage blindfolded.
And that's an important thing for a small forward. You can attack the basket without the defense getting too aggressive. You want that advantage.
Here's Sensabaugh. His last outing, we saw him score 22. The 3 from Washington. Dort grabs the miss.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Pass to Lopez. Now Caruso. Dort outside. Now Hartenstein. New York working the ball around now. And here's Lopez from the arc. They get it again. From outside the arc. Durant, no good.
Yeah, not in his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Siakam, the pass to Washington. Here's Collier. And here's Siakam. He's guarded by Caruso to win the drought. Washington outside from the arc. This is another. He's 0 for 4.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
You talk about a high-variance team. The Grizzlies keep you guessing, Coach.
Yeah, they do. They're young, brash, a ton of talent, and at times they've seemed poised to take over the West, but it hasn't happened yet.
And the Grizzlies shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. And the details starting to trickle in. But for the whole story, let's go to Shams Charania, who's joining us remotely. Shams, what you got?
Thank you, B.A. Even though it's still early in the season, the Pistons are already making moves. They are very excited to be adding the veteran, C.J. McCollum, to this team. A skilled combo guard who does a little bit of everything out there. He's also a well-respected leader, both on and off the floor, which is something they felt would really help this organization.
All right, Shams, thank you. Much appreciated. And he hits it and gets hacked. A three-point chance here if he can convert.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Memphis shooting their first free throw of the night here. So for the Knicks, Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Dort, and it's Donte DiVincenzo in for Caruso. And Memphis also making a switch. Larson's checked in for Washington. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
For three, Collier. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Outside, DiVincenzo. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Memphis leading. To the wing on the left. To the paint. Here's Siakam. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I like how Siakam uses his body control to adjust to what the defense is doing.
Both teams will make substitutions. No good on the second free throw.
Yeah, the superpower for Siakam is his versatility. He plugs a lot of holes on both ends.
Pass to Robinson. Inside, outside, DiVincenzo. Screen by Robinson. Beyond the arc. Memphis with a rebound. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
Yeah, and they got contributions from everyone in that game. The whole rotation got involved in the scoring.
DiVincenzo. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, I love the focus from DiVincenzo here. Even as he absorbs the foul, his shot is what he's concentrating on.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Eubanks is checked in. Here's Jenkins. He's coming off a 13-point game against Oklahoma City. Larson, no good. New York trailing. Smart outside. DiVincenzo on the wing. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. New York needs to get off a shot here. And here's Thompson for 3. Diabate grabs the board. And the Grizzlies shooting only 37% early. Here's Jenkins. DiVincenzo covering. Here's Larson. 8 points in his last timeout. Jenkins misses. Outside, DiVincenzo. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. That's the end of the first quarter. And not much scoring. It remains. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. We've got Drew Eubanks, and it's Jenkins in at the 1. To the middle. Here's Diabate, and he buries his first look.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
DiVincenzo pass to Thompson. Robinson a screen on Jones. Pass to Robinson. The 3, DiVincenzo connects from downtown. DiVincenzo's got 5 now.
Excellent possession there. If you set up DiVincenzo, it usually leads to points.
Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Eubanks the screen. Good work defensively by Robinson.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
ABA, the Grizzlies last season retired the jersey number of the grind father, defensive ace Tony Allen, the player who coined the grit and grind motto that came to define the franchise in the 2010s. Allen was a perennial all-defense selection in Memphis, and his hard-nosed play set the tone. Brian, back over to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Larson after the basket by New York on the other end. Jenkins misses.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Pass to DiVincenzo. And here's Robinson. Out to DiVincenzo. And again, New York with the triple.
I just love the ball movement.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, guys, this summer saw the first ever 7-team trade in the NBA. You might wonder why it makes sense to involve so many parties, but basically teams have more flexibility salary-wise in these multi-team deals. It is enough to make your head spin, guys. This is where things are headed.
Big moves. Okay, Shams, thanks for the update. New York leading by 5. Durant finds Dort. Robinson, a screen on Washington. To the inside. That's good from Robinson on the assist from Dort. Robinson's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, an amazing find. How about the patience from Dort? Waits for his man to get open and feeds him.
Pass to Washington. Here's Sensabaugh. Washington a screen. And he jams it home with authority.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
And when Durant is clear for takeoff, no hesitation.
Siakam outside. To the paint. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Dort outside. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
You're making the slam look second nature. Once Dort sees the launching pad, he's ready to take off.
Pass to Jenkins. Washington, a screen on Caruso. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Washington. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
And there's the screen. Pass to Dort. The 3 is up. He drops it from range. Dort's got 5 points.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Here's Diabate. Puts up a 3. Jenkins misses.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Outside Durant. Down low. Here's Dort. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Brook Lopez is checked in for New York. And Memphis also making a switch. Kessler, he's checked in for Diabate.
And I think Lou Dort is a textbook example of a high-effort player. He's just relentless on both ends, constantly looking for ways to make a difference.
Now here's Siakam. 12 points for him. Pass to Jenkins. The 3 ball. Rebounded by Lopez.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Dort finds Lopez. Caruso, a screen on Washington. Here's Durant. Washington grabs the miss. Grizzlies trail by 11. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Oh, KD flying in to cap off the break.
Oh, it is a nightmare trying to stay with Durant in fast break situations. Trust me, I know. His speed, agility, and intensity is just off the charts.
Siakam in the post. Durant's there. Pass to Sensabaugh. Back to Washington. Looking to win the run. The Knicks with the rebound. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
Yeah, they know they should have played better in that one. Not quite sure what happened.
Yeah, look, that's not the kind of performance they would have liked. But the one good thing about this league, the next game's always right around the corner.
Yeah, certain nights, Siakam takes over. He's been aggressive here from the tip.
Here's Durant. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Kessler. Grizzlies trail by 11. Pass to Jenkins. Siakam in the post. Robinson defending. The offensive rebound. Kessler, no good.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now here's Caruso. 11 points for him last game against Brooklyn.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Sensabaugh. Dort defending. Siakam outside. Can't get it to drop.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
It's picked off. Pass to Sensabaugh. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Shot from the wing. Jenkins misses.
They're still looking for his first bucket. You can't put all their struggles on him tonight, but he's been brutal.
Here's Caruso. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Siakam outside. Kessler against Robinson. Pass to Siakam. Washington, a screen on Lopez. Siakam for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 5 rebounds in the game.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Dort, the pass to Durant. From 12 feet, and it's New York scoring again.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
Here's Jenkins, still without a bucket. Washington, a screen on Dort. Here's Sensabaugh, guarded by Durant. Just snapped the cold streak. Sensabaugh, no good. Knicks leading by 18. To the middle. Stolen by Kessler. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Dort.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Inside. Pass to Sensabaugh. Launches it. Knocks down the triple. Sensabaugh's got 7 points for the quarter.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Robinson. Collier, he's checked in for Memphis. Durant, pass to Hartenstein. Good on the shot. Hartenstein's got 8.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Collier. A 14-point game for him in the win against Oklahoma City. That's tipped. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. And here's Caruso outside, and he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Oh, powered down with both hands.
Well, when Caruso has a scoring night like this, it's a huge boost for this offense.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Shot to stop the run. Nails it from beyond the arc. 13 points in the game.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Takes a 13-footer. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Sensabaugh. No good. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. It's the Knicks up 19. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
And as they say in baseball, the stove is hot.
Really? I've never heard that saying, Ernie. Like, why do you use that phrase?
Hold on, Ernie. I'll take this one. Obviously, the stove is hot because teams are cooking something up. Can't cook on a cold stove, Kenny.
Well, I think it actually started back with the Baseball Winter League, but it's hard to argue with Shaq's reasoning on this one. And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the New York Knicks.
I think their bench was the biggest difference. These guys came aggressive on the offensive end, not afraid to put the stamp on this game.
Yeah, some confident personalities up and down that roster. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, you look at Pascal Siakam. He's been playing really well.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Luguentz Dort out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. Then there's Brook Lopez. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Mike Brown. Grizzlies trail by 19. Siakam, the pass to Kessler. Now here's Washington. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Basket's good. Durant's got 12.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Siakam outside. To the middle. Here's Sensabaugh. Dort defending. Just 5 to shoot. Washington, a screen on Caruso. Here's Sensabaugh. And he can't get that one. Good work defensively by Dort. Pass to Hartenstein. It's Dort on the wing. And here's Lopez. Back to Dort. Here's Caruso. Shoots over Collier. Offensive board. Outside for Dort. Durant, the pass to Lopez. Caruso outside. There's the triple. And Hartenstein slams it in. And that's a double-double for him now.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
And his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
These are his first free throws of the game. First one falls for him.
P.J. Washington at the line. 2 shots.
So hits one and misses one at the line. New York leading by 22. And here's Durant. 12 points for him. Pass to Lopez. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Here's Collier. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter.
Well, that's what Kessler brings to this offense, a constant lob threat.
New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Steps back. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. While we have a small sample size of Isaiah Collier, he has shown impressive flashes so far.
Yeah, B.A., I really like how confident he is. When he's out on the floor, he carries himself like he belongs here. A confident mentality can go a long way for a young player. And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Dort for 3. Memphis with a rebound. Kessler's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Sensabaugh. And here's Siakam for 3, and the three-pointer goes. Siakam's got 17.
Over time, we have seen Siakam blossom into a star, someone who's comfortable shouldering the offense.
Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
And so it's Memphis with it after the basket by New York on the other end. Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's the 3, and another 3 for Memphis.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Caruso outside. Back to Durant. For 3. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back. Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Durant, the pass to Lopez. Siakam with the defensive effort.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Washington's shot is good.
And we talk about Siakam's versatility. Well, there it is. Nice pass.
Now here's Caruso. 14 points for him. Hartenstein finds Lopez. From 11 feet away, Memphis with a rebound. Washington's got 7 rebounds in the game. Siakam, no good. Knicks leading by 13. Lopez, the screen on Siakam. Nice shot by Durant.
And a quiet first half from distance. Didn't even try a 3, but now he's 1 for 2 from deep in the second half.
Now here's Siakam. 17 points in the game. Here's Collier. He's guarded by Caruso. Pass to Sensabaugh. Dort with a steal. Now here's Lopez. New York working the ball around now. That's good from Durant on the assist by Caruso. Caruso's got assist number 5 here tonight. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for New York.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And following that, the number of second chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive glass.
Shakes him, and Durant with the big finish.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense is all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Kessler up top. Pass to Siakam. Washington outside. Back to Siakam. The 3 is up. Hartenstein pulls it in. And it's Caruso with the ball for the New York Knicks. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Lets it go from deep. Memphis with a rebound.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
From 18 feet away, and that one's good by Durant. Durant's got 12 now in this quarter.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
And so Tuomas Isalo calls the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And the Knicks making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. And Memphis also making a switch. Larson's checked in. Pass to Sensabaugh. Kessler, a screen on DiVincenzo to the inside. And finished off by Kessler.
Well, what I love about Walker Kessler, he's a 7-footer who plays like a 7-footer.
DiVincenzo, pass to Dort. And here's Lopez. Three-pointer off the mark. Here's Sensabaugh. DiVincenzo covering. Pass to Sensabaugh. Washington, a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Sensabaugh. And he lays it up and in. Sensabaugh's got 18.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
The shot by Dort, no good.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
To the wing, right side. Here's Collier. No points so far. 6 to shoot. Pass to Sensabaugh. From deep. It's rebounded by New York. Hartenstein's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. DiVincenzo. Pass to Hartenstein. Now here's Lopez. He's guarded by Washington. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. P.J. Washington picks one up.
Well, Lopez is a sometimes overpowering presence inside, which is why defenses resort to fouling.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for New York. Smart comes in for Caruso, then for Memphis. Diabate's checked in for Kessler. Jones comes in for Washington. Jenkins comes in for Sensabaugh. Here's Jenkins. Pass to Diabate. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. He's got 6.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Hartenstein.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Lopez. Defended by Jones. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist from Hartenstein. Lopez has got 4 points this quarter. Grizzlies trail by 19. Here's Jenkins. He's scoreless. A minute 37 left in the third quarter. Pass to Diabate. It's tipped. Smart looking around. And the layup is good off the glass. Lopez has got 6 points.
Vintage Lopez, using his size in the lane, maintaining that balance offensively.
To the paint. Right side Jones. From downtown, sends it home from three-point land. Jones has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Hartenstein. Jones against Lopez. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. Both teams deciding to change it up. 44 seconds left in the third. Here's Larson, defended by Thompson. And there's a pick. Pass to Diabate. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Robinson, a screen on Jones. Durant for 3. Buries it from 3. Durant's got 25 points in the game.
He's looked like a totally different player in the second half. That's his third triple.
Pass to Siakam. And that one comes up a bit short.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to over... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. We've got Pascal Siakam, and it's Jenkins in at the point. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Down low. Here's Durant, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 27 points for him.
Showing more patience this half. His shot selection has improved, and his field goal percentage is rising.
Here's Jenkins. Siakam with a screen on DiVincenzo. Siakam outside. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 6 rebounds in the game. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
Thompson left side. Pass to Durant. They double team Durant. Outside Robinson. Durant against Jones. Off target from 3-point range. Grizzlies trail by 21. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Pass to Diabate. Now Siakam to the middle. It's stolen away. Outside, DiVincenzo. Here's Robinson, and he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
And we will have a timeout called by Tomas Isalo. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Brook Lopez is checked in for New York. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Kessler, he's checked in for Diabate. Lopez against Siakam. Pass to Kessler. Now here's Jones. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Jenkins gets the 3 ball to go. Jenkins has got his first 3 points of the game.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Durant with the bucket.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And Siakam has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Well, Coach, the younger generation in the NBA just continues to get better and better.
Yeah, it's like anything, B.A. I mean, evolution is something that's real, right? People evolve and get better and build on the people ahead of them. You learn from the people ahead of you. The players watch guys as they grow up, and then they learn to do things. The next generation learns from them, and the skill level just continues to improve.
On the wing, Jones. Here's Jenkins, covered by Lopez. Kessler, a screen on Lopez. And finished off by Kessler.
Great roll by Kessler after setting the screen. That's textbook.
Durant against Jones. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Durant draws the double. Lopez for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Jenkins. Jones feels it out. Shot clock at 5. Right wing. Fires from deep. Jenkins' shot is good. Jenkins has got 6 here in the quarter.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Here's Jenkins. Here's Larson. Pass to Kessler. Robinson with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. And some changes here for New York. Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Robinson. Lou Dort comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Caruso in for DiVincenzo. Then for Memphis, Washington's checked in for Jones. Sensabaugh comes in for Larson. And it's Collier in for Jenkins. Now here's Hartenstein. Back to Dort. Lopez for 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Knicks lead by 21.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Sensabaugh. Dort defending. Washington, a screen on Dort. Washington outside. Here's Collier. Shoots over Caruso. Collier, no good. Dort up top. Outside Durant. Over Washington. It's rebounded by Memphis. Washington's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Shot's good by Sensabaugh.
Well, he's been resourceful tonight, not wasting opportunities.
New York leading by 19. Pass to Hartenstein. And here's Durant. Let's go with a 3. Drains the triple. Durant's got 36 points.
For years, Durant has spoiled us with his incredible shot-making ability.
Kessler a screen. To the paint. And finished off by Kessler.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Lopez. And Durant with the big finish.
Yeah, one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Inside. And stolen by Caruso. The kick to Durant. 4-3. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
Yeah, sometimes I think the 6'9" length of Siakam surprises opponents. He's able to go through or over contact.
Now here's Caruso. Dort outside. Left side Durant. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Kessler. To the left wing. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. And it's Washington missing. Knicks leading by 20. Caruso outside. Now here's Lopez. Here's Durant. Caruso outside. Lets the 3 fly. Washington grabs the miss. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Here's Siakam. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Lopez. And so Durant will bring it up for New York. Pass to Lopez. And here's Hartenstein. Here's Durant. This one for three. No good there. The three from Washington. And it's New York with a rebound. Hartenstein's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Durant, pass to Hartenstein. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 4 assists now tonight.
And I respect the strategy. Despite the sizable lead, you got to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at him. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback.
Here's Sensabaugh. Kessler, a screen on Dort. Siakam outside. Lopez with the steal. Here's Dort. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And Dort just wanting that basket more than anyone else. Give him credit for out-hustling everyone.
Here's Siakam. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Shot's good by Collier.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Knicks.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Isaiah Hartenstein.
He has really stood out tonight with his work on the glass. You can see the extra effort coming through.
Caruso with it. Siakam covering. Pass to Lopez. It's Dort on the wing. It's tipped. Tries to save it. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Washington. To the inside. Here's Sensabaugh. Up and in on the layup.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
It's Dort on the wing. So it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second.